Islam emphasizes peace as a core value, teaching that true healing comes from within and through connection with Allah.
If you want to experience peace, tranquility, wellness in life, your soul, your ruh, your heart center need to be exercised. It all depends where we are. At the beginning, tools like Quran, like recitation, like prayer, like fasting, may be difficult to digest. It depends where we are. What is state of our soul, our ruh? If this is contaminated, corrupted, if it's have lots of corrupted thoughts, feelings, emotions, distorted energies, in all of that floating in that surface of the mind, inner heart, ruh, because we took part in those actions, we did this crime to ourselves and to others, then journey may be long, difficult. For lucky ones, it is almost instant. But if we corrupt that soul badly, then perhaps there is no way we have to endure that road. There will be no way to just surrender to love, because all what will be read from that mind, for that corrupted soul inside, that ruh, will be hate, will be envy, jealousy, pride. It will be hostile. It is hostile in many people. When we don't pray, meditate, when we don't exercise that soul in the right way, when we not cleanse that mind and soul, ruh, heart center, then over the time it become corrupted. It don't even see it is corrupted. It is just executed line of codes which directing and guiding us into wrong direction. Like the saying in Quran, that somebody went astray from God, from soul, from ruh. Means it is corrupted inside of them. To come back from that, it is really way through terror and horror, because you have to face on the way, on the journey, many hostile people, experiences. God will give you chance, Allah will give you chance, but you have to repair what you broke, and you have to see through your own eyes and experience on your own skin quite often things which you took part. But the thing is, He will be protecting you. You just have to taste it and understand this in your own mind, ruh, soul. Correct it quite often. It will be given you over and over and over till you start function better and better and better, till you understand those lessons, what you did and what should not be done anymore, and how to function better and what not to do anymore. We got recorded many habits which are harmful to us and to others. Mind patterns, thoughts, all of it circling. We lost control over our mind. We're thinking badly about others, we're judging others. It is automatic inside. Or just like weapon with shooting every side. And actually biggest damage is done to you when this functions this way. But you may not be aware of that it's pulling you into that swamp, into that hell, and causing you constant suffering, pain, future illnesses, mental illnesses, physical illnesses, events of your life which will be hostile. That what this behaving in many of human beings. I experienced this for many years in myself. and I seen how this working, how journey looks like you starting like in hell, when you are chased by everything, and you see reality in dark colors. When this is the state of your ruh, your soul, your heart center, mind, then dreadful journey will be. But nobody said it is impossible. If God is willing to protect you, to bring you back to wellness, to stability, to love, to tranquility, He will be protecting you. And I've seen this many times in my life, that things which supposed to theoretically kill me as a human, I should not face them. Actually, I didn't face them. That God looked through my eyes and protect me with that invisible shield, that energy in those situations, or during some illness. Since childhood I had many of them. How to explain that such a big amount of illnesses and I'm still alive and I'm feeling better and better. I didn't die from those, or for some near-death experiences. It just bruised me badly, that's fact. It's hard to function after all of that, with that mind, with knowledge of that, and understanding and seeing all those experiences and remembering them, because mind recording, remember later on. Hard to function correctly. But there is something in us which is interesting, which I keep discovering more and more, that Ruh soul, which is a little like fountain of youth, but we need to learn how to tap to this, how to listen recitation, let's say Quran recitation, and be inside when movement of thoughts stop, and you listen like this is like deep listening, and this in the same way deep observation of thoughts, feelings, uncomfortable emotions and things, all of it which appearing in the surface of the mind, and there is much of it. Every of those are responsible for some kind of dysfunction in us. Dysfunction of your thinking process, dysfunction of perhaps some illnesses which may happen to you, dysfunction of your habits, behaviors. There is entire library of those. And when that dysfunction function in us, we cannot have joy, peace, love. There is no way. We cannot have wellness. There is only pain appearing. And that pain causing that you cannot be smiling, joyful. Because it is normal. When you experience pain, physical or mental pain, every some while or constantly, as many people does, there is no way to be happy with such a state of mind and soul and ruh. But when we listen, this is little, for me, after many years, I arrived to that place and understanding, and like relax inside, because it is all about to relax your mind, relax your soul inside, and it needs to as well empty itself to a certain degree, to just relax and listen recitation, Quran recitation. And this is recited in specific way, all this like sound vibration triggering certain things in us, when it have potential of healing, and you observing those things inside of you. You are like observer inside. And after a while we may notice that certain things appearing on the surface of the mind, like slightly felt feelings, those have to be observed. And when you put attention of those and observe those and feel those, together with listening recitation, they are unplugged, removed. They losing energy. When they lose completely energy, you are freed from something which occupies your mind, heart, ruch. And together with that observation and listening of that Quran recitation, there is big relief, there is healing. When you hear Quran at the beginning like I did, and you hating that, you cannot digesting in your mind that it is not pleasant to hear. It is like scream. Heart, mind perceive it as a scream. That means mind and heart, ruch, that soul is in bad state. Because when it's purified, you start perceiving it different way, as a healing, as a something really pleasant which cleansing your soul, mind, ruch from all this contamination. It is pleasant feelings when those things are uprooted. As well, prayers, they have to be, there is reason there is 5 times prayers. You keep coming to the same center, to the same place. So that practice is perfectly created to help even those with worst of the minds. But it has to be applied. You have to be super stubborn and patient on that road. Like I was when I wake up at 7, when I had 17. First 20 years at least, it was one big chaos, way through hell, through swamp which pulled me in, and I tried to catch the breath. Till I finally understood, after all those beatings from life, that I need to explore spiritual ways, religions. And last one was Islam. And somehow in my mind I knew there is something in that Quran which can help that mind, purify that mind. That sound vibration recitation, that how it is recited, there is something in this. I knew it somehow in me, there was knowing or remembering all this version of me that it have potential of healing. I would say every religion have something like that. Buddhism, they also doing those mantras, those things. They plugging themselves to their mind, which is also purifying their minds. Every religion have something like that, but it has to be practiced. Finally, your mind will be purified. Your mind will start be still. Your soul, mind, you start be still, and you start perceiving this right way, and benefiting from that, healing from that more and more and more. You have to arrive to that stillness and ability to observe and be. Then healing process may take place, and gradual, quite speedy recovery from all this horror and terror you experience throughout the life. Salam alaikum.